of what's to come!
Time for Legendary Squadron mode! I'll go Mighty Morphin!
Legendary Ranger mode! It's Morphin time!
Mighty Morphin White Ranger, Saba! Ha! Ha! Orion, Doc!
Legendary Strike, ready!
Right! Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're a fan of Power Rangers and the epic comics from Boom Studios, you're in for a treat today. We're diving deep into Power Rangers universe, the 6-issue series that took us on a wild ride through the Morphin Grid, introduced the Squadron Rangers, and brought a new layer of depth to the legendary Phantom Ranger. So grab your morphers and let's jump into it. He sure is a stubborn one.
A hard head's more fun to pound on.
We'll stop him with the power of the Zeo Crystal. All right, before we dive into the nitty-gritty, let's take a quick look at the overall story. Power Rangers Universe is a limited series that explores the origins of the Morphnaut, also known as the Phantom Ranger from Power Rangers Turbo. It focuses on the Morphin Grid, this mysterious and all-powerful energy source that fuels the Rangers' powers and the very fabric of reality itself. The series introduces a new team called the Squadron Rangers and delves into how these heroes are tied to the Morphin Grid's power. The series is written by Nicole Andelfinger, with Simone Ragazzoni handling the art. It's a cosmic journey that brings together new characters, new lore, and a much bigger threat than we've ever seen before. But what really makes this series stand out? It's Morphin time! Jaden said to use our instincts to sense their next move. Let's do that and use our best legendary mode to fight them with! Legendary Ranger mode! Well, let's dig into the story and the characters. Now let's talk about the Morphnaut, also known as the Phantom Ranger. In the past, this character was shrouded in mystery, and Power Rangers Universe really digs deep into his backstory. We learn that the Morphnaut's origin is far more complex than we first thought, and he's intrinsically tied to the Morphin Grid. His journey in this series is a personal struggle. He's not just fighting against Dark Spectre or his enemies, but is also battling with his own connection to the very power that makes Rangers. Well, Rangers, as we follow his story, it becomes clear that the Morphnaut's existence and purpose may be more than just protecting the grid. He might be the key to saving or destroying it. His struggle between being a protector and possibly an agent of chaos is one of the most compelling arcs in this comic. Next up, let's talk about the Squadron Rangers, a new team that really spices things up. The Squadron Rangers come from an alternate dimension or timeline, each with their own unique personalities and powers. There's Rian, the Red Ranger, who leads the team with the kind of responsibility you'd expect from any Red Ranger, but with some added flair. Then there's Tolosi, the Green Ranger, and Orisanth, the Blue Ranger, who bring their own strengths to the team dynamic. But here's the kicker: these new Rangers aren't just a repeat of what we've seen before. They each have their own challenges and powers, and they bring a new dynamic to the classic team structure. Plus, we get the addition of Zev, the Black Squadron Ranger, who's an interesting new character that adds a darker layer to the team. What's intriguing is how their powers are tied to the Morphin Grid, which is central to the entire plot of the comic. Of course, we can't talk about Power Rangers Universe without mentioning the big bad Dark Spectre. This cosmic villain returns in a big way, and his threat isn't just to the Rangers, it's to the very fabric of the Morphin Grid itself. Dark Spectre's corruption of the grid puts everything at risk, from the Rangers' powers to the very existence of reality. What's so great about Dark Spectre in this series is that his influence goes beyond simple evil schemes. He's out to break down the foundation of the Power Rangers universe. The series masterfully raises the stakes, showing how the Rangers have to fight not just physical battles, but also the threat of the grid's collapse. The Morphin Grid itself is a central character in this series. As the source of all Ranger powers, it's explored in ways we haven't seen before. The series delves into the idea that the grid is more than just an energy field. It's the very fabric that holds reality together. If it were to be corrupted or destroyed, everything would unravel. So yeah, no big deal, right? What's fascinating here is how the grid isn't just a power source. It's a living, breathing entity, and its stability is a fragile thing. It's an exciting new perspective on the Power Rangers universe, one that expands on the foundational lore and introduces new cosmic stakes. Visually, Power Rangers universe does not disappoint.
Wait! Huh? I don't know who you are or why you're here, but thanks for all your help today.
The art by Simone Ragazzoni is stunning, with action sequences that are as dynamic as they are intense. The Squadron Rangers look unique and distinct from one another, giving each character their own identity. And the cosmic nature of the story is beautifully realized, with colors by Mattia Iacono that give the Morphin Grid a surreal, otherworldly feel. So, what makes Power Rangers universe such a standout series? Well, it's the way it deepens the Power Rangers mythos, the backstory of the Morphnaut, the introduction of the Squadron Rangers, the stakes raised by Dark Spectre's threat. It all comes together to create a story that expands the Power Rangers universe in ways that are both exciting and thought-provoking. If you're a Power Rangers fan, this is definitely one you don't want to miss. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the deep dive. What do you think of Power Rangers universe? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe for more Power Rangers content. Until next time, morphing out.